An area of thunderstorms in the Caribbean is expected to develop into Hurricane Helene and rapidly intensify over the exceptionally warm Gulf of Mexico before slamming into the United States Gulf Coast later this week, potentially as a major hurricane. The storm has not formed yet, but is expected to soon, so the National Hurricane Center has dubbed it potential tropical cyclone 9 to warn of its imminent threat. Hurricane and tropical storm watches are in effect for parts of Mexico and Cuba. Similar alerts will be issued for the U.S. in the coming days, with a potential landfall in Florida expected perhaps as soon Thursday night. Florida wasted no time getting preparations underway. Gov. Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency ahead of the storm for 41 of the state's 67 counties, according to a Monday press release. The move helps to expedite preparations and coordination between the state and local governments. Potential tropical cyclone 9 is a disorganized mass of showers and thunderstorms churning in the far western Caribbean Sea. This stormy weather will drop potentially flooding rainfall over portions of Central America, Mexico, Cuba, and Jamaica as it tries to organize into a tropical system. While its exact track and strength could change, Helene will track north over the extremely warm waters into the Gulf of Mexico, which could supercharge it on its collision course with the U.S. Gulf Coast. The National Hurricane Center is forecasting Helene to rapidly intensify from a tropical storm to a Category 2 hurricane over a record warm Gulf of Mexico, a feat becoming more likely as the world warms due to fossil fuel pollution. It could strengthen more than forecast, and the NHC warns there is a chance for a Category 3 major hurricane. Strong, potentially damaging winds and storm surge are likely near where the system ultimately comes ashore. The system will also churn up seas in the Gulf and could produce rough surf and dangerous RIP currents for much of the basin, especially later this week. Confidence in the system's exact track will increase after it forms, since forecast models struggled to accurately pinpoint where it could go without a center to lock onto. Ensemble forecast models, groupings of many model runs, initiated with slight differences to show a wide range of outcomes, are focusing on the eastern Gulf Coast as the area most likely for a landfall later this week. When ensemble tracks bunch closer together, it means there's more confidence in the track. There's a closer grouping with this storm along the eastern Gulf Coast, but given it hasn't formed yet, it's not a guarantee. Tampa General Hospital began erecting a 10-foot high flood barrier around the facility Monday because of the chance for storm surge and shifts in the storm's track with little time to prepare. The Level 1 Trauma Center's location next to Hillsborough Bay makes it extremely storm surge prone. It takes 3 days for a 60-person team to fully erect the barrier,